Let me tell you about one wild day in New York City. A day that started out like any other, but quickly turned into something unforgettable. The sun was shining, the city buzzing. Everyone rushing, living, thriving. The streets were alive with honking taxis, laughter, and the endless rhythm of footsteps on concrete. I was soaking it all in, feeling unstoppable, hot dog in hand, savoring every bite as I watched the world swirl around me. Suddenly, the sky shifted. Blue fading to moody gray, clouds rolling in fast. It was as if someone had flipped a switch, and the city's mood changed in an instant. The air thickened, wind picking up, whispering through the skyscrapers. Leaves danced along the sidewalks, and people started glancing up, sensing something was coming. As a Texas girl, I know storms. But this one had New York attitude, bold, brash, and impossible to ignore. The wind whipped my hair, the sky turned dramatic, purple and gray, swirling with energy. It felt like the city itself was gearing up for a showdown. It was beautiful and a little scary, like the city was holding its breath, waiting for the first drop to fall. I tried to outrun the rain. Spoiler, I didn't make it. The sky opened up, and within seconds everyone was drenched, laughter and shrieks echoing down the avenues. People scattered, umbrellas flipped, thunder rumbled like a giant bowling. The storm was wild, but the city didn't stop. It just moved faster. The city's energy turned electric, chaotic, alive. Every flash of lightning lit up the skyline, making the city feel even more alive and unpredictable. I looked up, grinned, and thought, all right, Storm, let's see what you've got. There was no way I was backing down now. I wasn't scared. I was ready for the adventure. Sometimes you just have to embrace the chaos and let the city sweep you up. Sometimes, the best stories start with a little chaos. And in New York, every storm is just another chance for adventure. Then, bam! Thunder cracked so loud it felt like the sky itself was splitting open above us. The sound echoed through the city, stopping everyone in their tracks, making us all look up in awe and a little bit of fear. Suddenly, the rain came down in sheets, drenching everything in seconds. My hot dog? Gone in a soggy mess. My hair? Soaked and plastered to my face. My spirit? Unshaken, maybe even a little more alive. People huddled under awnings, their plans ruined, their shoes squelching. But I just laughed at the chaos swirling around us. The wind howled, rain bounced off the pavement, and city lights blurred into streaks of color through the downpour, turning the streets into a wild, living painting. It felt like nature's rock concert, loud, wild, unforgettable, with thunder as the drums and lightning as the strobe lights. I dashed through puddles, searching for shelter, heart pounding with excitement, shoes splashing water everywhere, feeling like a kid again. The city was messy, chaotic, and unpredictable, but so alive. Every corner buzzing with energy, every puddle a new adventure. Through the sheets of rain, I spotted a glowing coffee shop ahead, a safe harbor in the storm, promising warmth and comfort. I ran for it, splashing through puddles, dodging flying bags and wind-blown umbrellas, laughing like a kid set free. The wind pushed back, fierce and relentless, but I pushed harder, determined to reach that glowing refuge. Bursting through the door, I was soaked, breathless, and grinning from ear to ear, feeling like I'd just won a race. Warmth and the smell of coffee wrapped around me instantly, melting away the chill and the storm outside. I'd made it. Safe, drenched, and ready for whatever came next, feeling more alive than ever. Sometimes you just have to dance through the storm, and let the rain remind you how good it feels to be alive. Inside, the coffee shop was packed, strangers shoulder to shoulder, all hiding from the storm. Tension filled the air, people glued to their phones, kids fussing, barista hustling. I shook off the rain, cracked a joke, and got a few smiles. Thunder boomed, lights flickered, a little girl nearby buried her face in her mom's coat. I knelt down and said, "Hey, that thunder? Just clouds playing cosmic bowling." She peeked out, curiosity replacing fear. Her mom smiled, grateful. The room needed a spark, a little joy to cut through the gloom. That's when I knew. A song could change everything. Music connects, lifts spirits, and makes you forget the storm outside. I looked around at the anxious faces, took a deep breath. It was showtime. Not on a big stage, but right here, where it mattered. Sometimes a little courage and kindness are all you need. I cleared my throat and said, "How about some music to pass the time?" The rain outside was relentless, creating a cozy yet somber atmosphere inside the coffee shop. Without waiting, I started singing "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." The familiar tune seemed to lift the spirits of everyone present. My voice filled the shop, cutting through rain and espresso whirs. It was as if the music created a bubble of warmth and comfort. At first, people stared, then shoulders relaxed, phones dropped, smiles appeared. The transformation was almost magical. The scared little girl watched, mesmerized. Her mom mouthed the words. It was a touching moment that connected everyone. The room's energy shifted. Strangers became an audience, sharing a moment. It felt like we were all part of something special. Someone called, "Sing another." So I did. What a wonderful world. The request was met with enthusiastic nods and smiles. People joined in, humming, singing, barista tapping along. The entire shop was now a part of the performance. It turned into a sing-along, Kellyoke in a thunderstorm. The energy was electric despite the storm outside. We sang Bill Withers, Carole King, whatever the crowd wanted. Each song brought more joy and unity. Thunder still rumbled, but inside, we made our own sunshine. The contrast was striking and beautiful. Kids clapped, adults sang, everyone smiled. It was a moment of pure, shared happiness. We proved that even in the darkest moments, you can create your own light. Music has that power. All it takes is a song and a little bravery. Sometimes that's all you need to change the atmosphere. Sometimes joy is just a chorus away, and that day, we found it together. After a few songs, the light changed. The storm was fading. Rain softened, thunder faded, and the city began to sparkle again. People noticed, faces lighting up with relief and wonder. The sky broke open, blue peeking through, city washed clean. Our sing-along ended with cheers and applause, not just for me, but for each other. Strangers, now friends, sharing smiles and pats on the back. The barista handed me a free muffin. The little girl gave me a hug. Her mom thanked me, eyes shining. As people gathered their things, the air was filled with community and hope. We hadn't just waited out the storm, we turned it into something special. Together we answered thunder with song. Sometimes the real power is in coming together. I stepped outside, breathing in the fresh post-storm air. The sun sparkled on puddles, the city felt brand new. Then I saw it, a rainbow stretching across the skyscrapers, vivid and bright. It was a promise. After every storm, there's beauty and hope. Everyone stopped, looking up in awe, sharing one last moment together. I felt grateful for the storm, the shelter, the music, and the people. What could have been a disaster became a joyful, unforgettable day. It reminded me, you can find good in any situation if you look for it. I walked toward the studio, muffin in hand, heart full. The storm threw its worst at me, and I met it with a song. No matter how loud the thunder, music and connection are stronger. Always look for the rainbow after the rain. And if you can't find one, make your own sunshine.